on the Greenway, and I was thinking about something as I'm taking steps here. I love the book of Proverbs and the wisdom of Proverbs, and there's this one proverb that comes to mind. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. You know, when I was growing up, I thought that meant, you know, I would get a list of steps I was supposed to take. And what I found out in life is it's quite contrary. What that proverb is saying is the steps are ordered. Think about it. How do you order a set of anything that doesn't exist? A set of steps can be ordered. And I believe that just like another proverb says, commit your steps unto the Lord and your thoughts will be established. I believe that as you take that first step and the second step, see, a lot of times we know what's good. We know what to do that's good, and we doubt, we delay, we pause, we procrastinate, and so much of our energy is drained in just the simple thought of which step should I take first, or should I take the step, or what will people think when I take this step, or maybe I shouldn't take this step because, but we know it's the right thing, we know it's a good thing, and yet we'll just pause, we'll delay. So as you take that first step, think about the children of Israel. The priests had to take the first step into the river. You know, Saul, he went out, he took the first step to go find the cattle that had strayed, and when he took that first step, then he met Samuel, who anointed him king. You think every example, somebody took the first step. David took the first step. He knew to obey his father. He took the cheeses and the bread to his brothers, and because he was in the right place at the right time, all heaven and earth moved on his behalf, and the God of Israel showed up in power and everything. So in your life, sometimes we're waiting on a big miracle. You know, it's like the kid on the movie The Incredibles. I always like it. Mr. Incredible comes home and he's just distraught. He's stuck in this job. He doesn't know what to do, and he wants to be super, but he can't be. And then all of a sudden he's slamming the car door shut, you know, banging and crunching the car and all this, and he picks it up and he's about to throw the car across the parking lot, and the little kid over there, he just, the bubble gum just pops on his face. You know, you remember this on the little tricycle, the little kid sitting there watching Mr. Incredible do all this, and all of a sudden, Mr. Incredible says, "What do you want?" And the little kid says, "I don't know, I just want to see something awesome." Well, let me just tell you this. There's a world out here that needs to see some individuals who are willing to take a step of faith. Take the first step. You know what to do, or you have some prompting in your heart, and it's a good thing. I like what one pastor, Pastor Herman, once told me. He said, "Tim, if it's a good thing, I'm pretty sure Satan didn't put it there." So if it's a good thing, and you want to, if it's a word of encouragement, if it's something you want to say to somebody, you want to go up and say, "You know what? I'm praying for you," and you're just fearful. You think, what will they think about that? I guarantee you that the fear was not placed there by God, because He says He's not the author of fear, and so I guarantee you the thought was not put there by Satan. So if you can just think about that and take the courage and the boldness and take heart and take the first step, woo, mighty things will happen. Number one, you will save so much energy by not procrastinating, because every time we procrastinate, it means that we're going to think of it again, and we're going to think of it again, and we're going to think of it again, and you think, I want to get well, I want to have fitness, I'm going to make that a goal, I want to make restitution with my parents, or heal the wounds with my kids, or whatever, and you pause, and you don't do anything. Well, you're going to think of it again. You're going to spend all the same turmoil and energy inside. You know what? Go free yourself. Go take the first step. And when you take that first step, and you take the second step, and you take the third step, then your steps will be ordered. They will be ordered by the Lord. You'll be running. You'll be running before you know it. And all of a sudden, all heaven and earth is moving on your behalf, because you took a step of faith, and you just keep taking a step of faith, and keep taking a step of faith, and before long you're growing, and others are following behind you, and you're doing something, and like the little kid on The Incredibles, the world will see something awesome, not because of you, but because you took the first step, and it's all because of Him, and He's ordering your steps. So today, take the first step, baby. Yeah!